before we start wrapping up the day, the BTST ideas. Naresh, what's the buy today, sell tomorrow idea?
So first is a buy on JSW Steel itself, stop loss at 864 and a target price of 890 to 900. Second is a buy on Mahindra and Mahindra, which has been showing relative strength and coming close to a new all-time high. A stop loss at 1950, target price of 2050.
M&M, despite the move, that's a BTSC trade. Kunal, what about you? What are you spotting on the charts?
So I'll go with the first one, buy on Aditya Birla Capital. That's a chart which looks attractive at 200 as a breakout. Targets of 210, stop loss at 192, and Bajaj Finance is apparently a stock which is holding up to above its 200 moving average after almost like a 1,000-point correction below this key moving average almost a month and a half out back. So that's a strong case of a turnaround for Bajaj Finance. Buy with a target of 7,600, stop loss at 7,000.
What about fashion? Aditya Birla Fashion, that is?
Yeah, both
considering
fashion
that's
and
the
finance. I mean, capital both look attractive.
Okay, so that's about the Aditya Birla group of stocks, but we are wrapping up the day pretty much in style because yes, the frontline index hasn't done much today. It's been fairly quiet between that 22,400 to 22,450 kind of range, but just as we're ending the day, there is a bit of a green on the screen right now, so that's something that we'll be happy with. But the banking index continues to be in the red, just mildly so, though the mid cap and the small cap index have managed to further pile on gain after that big rally that we saw yesterday. But for other stock specific moves and what's been the highlight of the day, let's take it across to Winnie.
Absolutely, at least closing the day on a slight bit of a positive note for the benchmark indices. Nifty almost trade for 22,450 levels is what the Nifty is managing to hold on to. Sensex down almost 0.07%, almost on the positive side as well, managed to see a bit of a recovery from the day's lowest point is the benchmark indices. Nifty Bank on the other hand, which was trading in the green, has slipped below and it will be closing the day almost flattish. We could say nothing exciting for the Nifty Bank. All the excitement came in from the broader markets is what we could highlight, and that's why the run-up that we've seen in the Nifty mid-cap are looking at pretty at 1.15% in terms of an uptick that we could see almost more than 1% for the Nifty small cap as well. Names and the sectors that managed to do well, and in the terms of the top pullers that we have seen or top stocks that have done well in the Nifty 50 today, let's pull up the auto names that we have. M&M, what is Hero Motor doing, Bajaj Auto, all these are surely the ones to watch out for. We also had HDFC Bank making the list in the Nifty 50 among the top gainers today. Other than that, let me look at the other names that are doing well from the small cap side. And the mid and small cap side, we did have AB Capital, AB FRL, all those buzzing in trade on the back of news flows. AB Capital on the back of a brokerage note that we had. So yes, that's interesting to watch out for. From the banking side, we also had SBI, that is in terms of a good contributor coming in from the Nifty 50. Other than that, in terms of which stocks in the Nifty small cap, 100 are at a 52-week high. We saw Reddington, Cochin Shipyard, Graphite, all of them seeing very strong gains. While in the mid cap, we did have SAIL, JSW Energy, even something like the Volta saw a very strong up move. The summer stocks seems to be a bit of a trend that have been shaping up as well. Voltas, Havells, all these are the ones that we should watch out for. Look at Blue Star as well, closing the day with gains of almost 2%, more than 2% as well. Let's move on, talk about real estate names. We did have a brokerage note that came in on the real estate stocks. So we did have Prestige, Godrej Properties, Oberoi Realty, all of them in focus today. And we'll see all of them are ending on the positive side as well. 3% gains, more than that is what we're seeing after we're seeing the note from Stanley. Other than that, let's pull up the charts for defense names. BEL, HAL, all these names, all these companies yesterday reported their Q4 performance update. So today also we're seeing a run-up coming in because we did have a brokerage note from Jefferies that was a bit of positive side for these defense names. Defense names continue to see an up move. BEL, HAL, data patterns specifically in focus on the back of that brokerage note that we saw. Tata Tech too saw a jump up coming in and trade today. Why? Because they have signed a large JV with BMW, and on the back of that, Tata Tech picked up pace at the end of the day, second half of the day, 4.3% uptick for Tata Tech. And AG Infra on the back of order wins. Tanjali, not that much of an excitement because the Supreme Court was dissatisfied with their reply. And obviously, other than that, Som Distilleries are some of the other names that have been in focus today. So mainly today what market was led by was the mid and small cap, advance decline ratio in the favor of advances versus decline, and Nifty managing to close on a slight bit of a positive and a green note.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.